guys, we did it. We successfully funded the Kickstarter for album number 6. It's never gonna stop. And I'm so grateful and stunned and overwhelmed and delighted that so many people came together to make this happen. We got 65 Kickstarter backers, plus 2 people who pledged unofficially, like through other channels, because it's something to do with international stuff and Kickstarter. So I'll say technically 67 backers, which is more backers than I've ever had for any Kickstarter. And it just feels really, really good. It feels really validating. I'm so humbled by the people that have come out of the internet to make my life so delightful, especially considering the situation going on in the world. This has been like the bright light in my life during this time. And it's just, I'm really, really thankful to all of you, to the backers, to the people who signal boosted. It means a lot. It's hard to get noticed in the age of the internet, and I think these fundraisers tend to be some of the few ways that I am able to get noticed. And this time I got to do so many fun things, like these virtual concerts. I'm going to give credit to the COGS Streampunk event for getting me started on my very first virtual show. And I liked it so much, I decided to do a 4-concert series just to promote the Kickstarter. That turned out well. For those of you who came to the concerts, basically, like, it's a show, but in between the shows, I would make up these little storylines about people in the audience who like tweeted me in advance that they were going to be there. So every time like a person showed up to a concert, their storyline would move on a little bit further. So some of these got pretty complex. Like, I think the climax of all of this was in concert 4 when hippos showed up. I made them fall in a hole, and then they flew out with jetpacks. Like, you can't make this stuff up. There was also an alien chant, which there's no record of, but someday maybe you will learn the alien chant when I make another virtual concert series to promote something else that I'm doing. And just like, this fundraiser was really fun. Like, I've done other fundraisers before, but this is the first time I really like gave myself permission to be incredibly silly. Like, in the final week, I was posting memes instead of like more traditionally promoting the Kickstarter, and people seem to get a kick out of it. I mean, I got a kick out of it. That's really what mattered to me at that point, because in this pandemic, I was just kind of thinking, any amount of joy that I can create in my life, I think I should do it. And I think it worked out really well for me, and it sounds like some of you were entertained as well. I hope you're entertained by some of the dance improv videos that I've been putting up. Speaking of which, we had a total of 5 people that pledged at the reward tier that asks for a dance improv, but also, which involves, also this tier allows them to suggest a cover song to add to the 6th album from the list that I had at the Kickstarter, and I think all of them are going to suggest something. I've gotten responses from almost all of them, so as soon as I get responses from all of them, I will be able to send off my order on Easy Song Licensing and buy the licensing for those songs, add them to the album, and then send out the whole digital download to all of you. I'm gonna put the information in the comments, the information in the video information as to which backers are responsible for which songs They're going to be added to the final album for all of you who backed the album to enjoy. So, you know, one thing I liked about that particular reward tier is that it's like a gift that kind of keeps giving. Like, you get the right to choose a cover song, but then everybody else benefits because that cover song gets added to the album download. So people who just pledged for the album download of initially 6 songs will now get I think 11 songs. So good deal. All right, now I'm just rambling. I should just make this short and sweet. Thank you all so much. This means so much to me. The video information for now is gonna like contain information for not everybody, but like if you check back to this video like a month or so from now, I'm definitely gonna have the information updated in the video info. So if you want to know who made things possible for you, check back. But thank you. It's been a blast.